Well, what's up YouTube? This is the Wisco Boater channel. Welcome back to another episode of a Maracaibo update. It is brutally cold outside. Currently -7 with a wind chill of -35. Might be able to hear the wind in the background. We just got through Winter Storm Elliott, I think it was. I think that was the name of it. But anyway, wanted to give an update on the Maracaibo project. Everything I've done since the last update. It is painted. You've all probably seen that video at this point, but I put all the hardware back on, got the horns on, registration numbers, and some other stuff I'll show you here. So it's looking really, really good. Okay, we'll start at the front here. I've got the anchor installed. This is a new anchor shroud. I believe this is Atwood. The old one was a Worth, and the heat's gonna kick on. It's probably gonna run most of the time I'm doing this video because the garage is having a hard time keeping up with the temperature in here. But anyway, I couldn't get the old anchor shroud, or whatever you call this. I couldn't get it bent back into the correct position and get it mounted the way I wanted to. So bought a new one, got that installed, and then got a new yellow anchor with some new hardware. Got a new line, I'll show you that back at the winch. And all of the bow hardware is back in place. The mast is nice and solid now. It moves just a little bit, but I've got that movement that was present before taken care of. The lights work. I did put LED bulbs in those. I'll show you that here in a second. Cleats are back on. So this is all looking real good up here. Polished this up a little bit. I got the registration numbers put on. Those match up nicely. Horns are installed and functional. I'll demonstrate that here shortly as well. The windshield's back on, and you can see I did replace the gasket for the lower part of the windshield here. If we look at the old one, I just could not get this stuff cleaned up. I thought maybe some acetone would take this out, and I scrubbed it real hard. Just didn't do anything. So didn't want to put that back on, so spent a little bit of money and got a new gasket. In case you're wondering, a 10-foot piece of this stuff I think was about 75 bucks. So that's why I wanted to keep the original one. Didn't really want to spend the money, but I think it just makes it look so much better without having that old gasket on there. So we'll move a little bit farther aft here, and here is the new Atwood anchor winch, the manual winch with some reflective anchor rope. This stuff is 3/16 rope. There's 100 feet there. The line runs up under the dash there, and then through a set of pulleys up front, and this works real nice as well. Going looking at the back, the rest of the paint job, that's all good. I do have new AlumaCraft stickers on order. They're gonna go right there. And I threw a battery in the back of the boat here just to test all the electrical, and we'll go over that next. I'm super happy to report everything does work. Okay, coming back over to the other side here, just another look at the anchor here. You can see this is an Atwood anchor system. And looking down the starboard side of the boat, all looks good. And I want to show you the electrical system now. It's very, very simple, but with the battery hooked up, everything does work. So we'll put the key in I'll just leave the key alone for now. So first I'll test the horn. This is quite loud, so if you want just a second to turn your sound down, please do so. Here comes the horn right now. That's great. So then we turn on our nav lights, and let me go to the first position here. First position turns on the light up underneath. I don't know if you can see there's a change. Yep, you can see there's a change in the light underneath there. There is a switch underneath, you can turn that off. So the first position powers that light on or off with a switch underneath. And then the anchor light, or all-around light back here, does work. I put an LED bulb in it. It's just a little bit loose, so I got to figure out the contacts there, but it does work. Oh, there we go, it stays on. So it's probably just a little bit loose. Oh, slipping and sliding. There's snow inside the garage. Yeah, that's how windy it is. Snow in the garage. Anyway, we'll turn or pull the switch out to the second position, and we still have all around light on. The light up underneath is still on, and our nav lights are now on. Okay, so again, those are all LED. I'll go ahead and shut those off. And then the last two things I'll show you are the electric choke, which is this button here. I gotta turn the key on. Turn the key to accessory. Okay, electric choke works. And then I'll hit the starter. I'm not gonna turn it over too long. There's no gas connected, but I don't wanna turn it over too terribly long. The motor apparently does have a brand new impeller in it, so I don't wanna turn it over too long, turning that impeller dry. But I'll hit the starter. Starter works, engine turns over. So all good. Electrical system is in great shape. The carpet I do have on order. That's going to be one of the next couple of projects. I'll probably work on taking the boat off the trailer first, and then I'll work on carpet. And there's a bunch of videos out there on how to take trailers out from underneath boats when you're not in the water. I am going to do one. So I'm going to use this block and V block setup for the bow. I don't know exactly how high this is going to need to be yet. So this is just a preview on what's to come with taking the boat off the trailer. And the last couple of days I have spent some time building a couple of jack stands, and I'll go over those in the next video, but those are going to be used to support the stern of the boat once I get ready to take the boat off the trailer. I will be utilizing my tie boss system here, so I'll show you how all this is done. There's a bunch of videos out there about this, but I figured I'd go ahead and show the video on how to get a trailer out from underneath your boat while it's on land or in your garage. And I do have new steering cables on order. May do a video on that. I didn't do a video on that when I did the glass bar restoration, just because, again, there's a bunch of videos out there about that, but I might go ahead and do one on replacing the steering cables on this. So the old ones are already pulled out, new ones are on order. I've got LED strip lights that are gonna go along the inside of the sides of the boat there and up under the dash, very similar to the way I did the glass bar. Those are on hand already. And then after that, like I said, carpet, and then I'll start working on restoration of the trailer a little bit, and how to figure out how to build the seats once the carpet is in. So that is the current update on the 1962 AlumaCraft Maracaibo 14 project. Hope you enjoyed this episode. Hit that subscribe button, the like button, send me some comments, and if you want to be notified when I'm posting videos like this one or updates on Thirsty Whale, which I will be getting back to shortly. I just haven't had a chance to get up to Sturgeon Bay, and this is we're just about to Christmas, and Skipper Buzz is closed between Christmas and New Year's. I'm off work all week. Unfortunately, I can't get in the building because I could actually have some really, really good work done on that boat if I could get up there for 4 or 5 days. That's not going to happen. So updates on Thirsty Whale are coming. We'll keep going on this, and look for the next episode where I take the trailer out from underneath this one. Thanks for watching this episode of the Wisco Boater channel. Happy boating, everybody.